What's up, my woken people? This is your homie Joe, and I was just thinking right now, and I started thinking, if you believed in aliens and UFOs, well, then wouldn't you have to believe on the unbelievable? Do, 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 do. Like, really, think about it. I mean, if you believe in UFOs, there's got to be a lot of things that maybe that people talked about from the past that, well, maybe there's aliens. How not this be true? And let me give you 10 of those things that maybe if you did believe in UFOs and aliens, or maybe we can believe in this. All right. You would, I would assume you would have to believe in ancient writings throughout history, anytime through history. It doesn't matter from the Western days, from uh, George Washington days, through the Mongolian days, through Greek days, any period of time of writing. I believe that you would have to believe in that. You would have to assume that those writings are real, no matter what part of the world that they come from. So think about it. You have these old scrolls from, BC, or hey, I know people that don't even believe in writings in 80 or even our time. But imagine having these writings from a different time, maybe from Jesus's day, maybe from I don't know, a caveman. Who knows? A writing or some kind of sort. I believe that that would have to prove something, and that would have to be accounted for it. And yeah, so I think old school writings from any time of era throughout history, you have to take an exception from that. All right. Number two, it even goes with the first point. Uh, every part in history, okay, no matter what it is, not just a separate time. I believe you have to believe in all flow of time. And, it doesn't matter what time it is, what time it was from the past. You know what I mean? You see videos on YouTube where you got these people that, that are from the time, the future, I mean. And, well, who's to say that we shouldn't believe them? Okay. Number three, urban legends. I believe that if you're going to believe in aliens, UFOs, you got to believe the urban legends, right? Jack the Ripper, to the Knotless Monster, to Bigfoot, to the Santa Claus. If you're going to take that in consideration of things that could be believable, why not the Knotless Monster? Why not Bigfoot? Why not, you know, um, something that's an urban legend? Why wouldn't you believe it? They have animals that we're finding every day in the rainforest, in the Amazons, even out in the deep ocean. So I believing in urban legends. I believe that's another reason why, if you're going to believe in aliens, you gotta believe in them. You know. All right, and number four. Just go with me on this, okay, people? Especially you. All right. Uh, and this is just like I said. If you believe in UFOs and aliens, I believe you gotta take everything accounted for. So it's not just writings through histories. It's not just appointed times in history. Uh, even with urban legends, I gotta believe that if you believe in UFOs, aliens, you gotta believe in humans with powers. I believe that there's people that have superhuman abilities, and yeah, I gotta say, why is that not possible? If you believe in aliens, somebody from outer space, I believe that, especially if you believe that aliens came and visit this world, I have to assume there gotta be humans out there with superpowers, and we see it on YouTube all the time. Weird Superman people, weird guys bending out, and they're not. And I'm not talking about the ones that do pranks. I'm talking about the real deal people. That they be showing on YouTube. So, superhumans with powers. Why not? Check this out. Yeah, that's right. Now, number 5. So, with that being said, with superhuman powers, I believe, and I know you guys are gonna be like, man, you watch too much superhero movies or comic books or whatever, but honestly, think of it. You're thinking about aliens, okay? You're talking about people from outer space. You know what I mean? Why not Darkseid? Why not Thanos? I gotta assume and believe that if there's aliens and UFOs, there gotta be more out there in the galaxy, right? They gotta be out there in the universe. Maybe there is another form of a madman out there, and we don't know because they haven't hit us yet. Because maybe they're too far or we're too far for them. So, I mean, Darkseid and Thanos. I mean, hey, my idea is better than yours. Number 6. This one I believe in, even if I don't believe in aliens or not. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. But I do believe in the time of there is aliens and there is UFOs, and they talk about the corn mazes and stones being built the way they shouldn't be. And you see it all over the world. I gotta believe that there were titans, giants. You know what I mean? Even back in the Bible days, there were giants in the world walking among us. To the mountains. They say that they laid to rest. You can see it in Maui, or you can even see when you go to Tahiti, and there's mountains that look like giants or titans sleeping. And in the Bible, they talk about this, and you gotta remember, okay? And this is my belief, because if you're gonna believe in aliens and UFOs, then you gotta believe in the titans and the giants. Through the periods of time, believe in the writings, the ancient writings, to the every point of time, not just a separate time. Believing in the whole map layout. You know what I mean? And I believe that there were giants and titans walking among us. All right, which leads to number 7. Number 7, I got to believe if there's aliens and UFOs, and for all my Christian people out there, you already know where I'm going with this. They gotta be angels. They gotta be demons. I'm just saying, if you're gonna believe in UFOs, and you're gonna believe in ancient writings, and believe in all period timeline, and you're gonna believe in the urban legends and humans with superpowers and angels and demons, it runs through that category. You know what I mean? I gotta believe if there's something weird out in outer space, I know that they're going to have to know something about the spiritual world, and angels and demons are up there, up that list. You know what I mean? And I would have to assume that these aliens, these UFO people, must know something that we don't. And which got angels and demons, I believe in the spiritual welfare of everything that's going on in the world. I believe there's a spiritual welfare going on with the angels of demons for number 8. Number 8, of course, God, Lord Jesus, and evil, which is Lucifer, the devil, Satan. You gotta believe that. You know what I mean? If you believe in UFOs and you believe in ancient writings, and like I said, the whole timeline of the world, and all these urban legends and titans and all that stuff, people with superpowers, you gotta believe in God, and you gotta believe there's the devil. There's good, there's evil. You know what I mean? And I believe that runs through everything that believe in UFOs, because they might know what's right from wrong in a spirituality side. Maybe they do believe in God. Maybe they do know that God does exist, and they might not be able to explain it like me and you. Or maybe they have a hard time believing in that, or explaining it. But I gotta believe that aliens gotta know God like we do, because how can Earth know about God and the devil and assume that the aliens wouldn't? You know what I mean? So that's why, if you believe in aliens and the UFOs, you gotta believe there's a God, and there's a devil, there's a good, and there's an evil. So that's my pick on that one. And now, the next. Number 9 is. Well, actually, I know you guys are not going to tease me on this because I already know. So, if you believe in all these things that we've been saying, you gotta believe in Atlantis and other places in the past that are no longer here, right? So, I'm just saying, Atlantis has been proven. There's been lost cities that actually been discovered, and you got to, or at least me, I believe that there has to be a story behind that maybe the aliens, I assume, would know that, hey, yes, there was a Atlantis at one time. You know what I mean? There was maybe a Wakanda back in the day. You know what I mean? Like, who knows? Back in Jesus' day, even before Jesus' time. The way they used to live, and the way they how, maybe back in the day, how the Romans or the Spartans took over civilizations. You know what I mean? So all that runs together with Atlantis and all these places that we think may not exist, maybe do exist. I don't know. You tell me. And now, the last and final, number 10. And this goes back on the whole thing through the list, through ancient writings, through different points of history, being in one timeline, not just believing in different separate times, to the urban legends, to Darkseid and Thanos, to humans with abilities, maybe superpowers, believing in giants and titans, angels, demons, God and the devil, and other places in the world that maybe did exist at the time. My last one, if you believed in aliens and UFOs, you had to believe in other worlds. I believe that there is other roads out there that people or beings are living, not just Earth. If you believe in aliens and if you believe in the UFOs and all, I have to assume that you know that Earth isn't just special, and you got to assume that there must be other people that they're visiting on, not just us. And not only believing in other worlds, maybe a multiverse. Maybe there's another Joe out there on a different planet. How growing up as kids, we used to think that maybe we had a twin on the other side of the world, and maybe I used to think that it was another Chinese Joe out there that looks just like me, talks like me, like me, but lives on the other side of the world. Well, who knows? Maybe there's a multi-universe, or maybe there's another world out there that has me out there. Maybe I'm not a guard. Maybe in the other universe or the other world, whatever. Maybe I'm a cop. Maybe I'm a fireman, or I don't know. I'm just throwing guesses out there. I don't know. Maybe some shit I wouldn't do. But you know what I mean. So that's my 10 picks on if you believe in aliens. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was just something I was just thinking about, and I've had it in my book of what to talk about for YouTube. It's been there for like almost a half a year, so I was just like, I'm just gonna throw it out there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me think of the video. Let me know what you guys think of the list, and throw me your thoughts on it. All right, what you guys believe, what you guys think. You know what I mean? Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and deuces.